Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is the Two Old Farts. My name is Chuck.
And this is Lou. The better looking of the two old farts.
That is still a damn dirty lie.
No, it's not. It was proven last
Look,
episode.
your
3-1.
your granddaughters
Two.
that doesn't count. That don't count.
Yes, it does. That's the
No.
best count.
No, it's not. They're lying. They're having to tell their grandfather that he's the better look because it would be creepy if they told their dad slash uncle that he's the better looking of the two old farts. It's not fair. So,
Maybe they were speaking true from the
I don't
heart.
think I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not buying it. So hey, welcome back. This is episode 6 of the Two Old Farts Out and About. And hey, speaking of out and about, where were we today?
I don't know. What was the name of that place? That's a pretty good place.
The
Brick.
Brickhouse Tavern.
What was that awful stuff that you were drinking? Oh.
All right, people, listen. So it's Sunday. We went to brunch, and what great alcoholic beverage do most people like to drink? Bloody Marys. And you should have seen his face when he took a sip out of that damn Bloody Mary. It was like a child. He was like he bit into a lemon.
That was worse than a lemon. Lemon is not too bad.
No, like a raw lemon. Oh my God, you're horrible.
that was pretty bad.
No, it was really, really great. You just have no taste. That's so people. We got to get this guy out and about more. We got to get him out of his box. I couldn't get him to try the Nashville hot chicken and biscuit.
With the egg running on it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That wasn't his. Well, it was a sunny side up egg, but that was hollandaise sauce, not the egg yolk.
Still look.
Nashville hot chicken.
No.
What'd you get for breakfast?
Had waffles, cinnamon.
Yep, you did. You had cinnamon waffles
and some hash browns that had cheese in it. Actually, it was pretty good.
It looked good. It looked good.
So, and that was a generous portion. I mean,
yeah.
Share some with your mom.
Yep.
Share some with Brenda.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Brenda had avocado toast. Mom had a bowl of soup. People, I'm telling you, you can't take the Corbett's, aka the Clampetts, anywhere out in public. It's like the Clampetts.
That's your mom. I'm telling you.
You married her.
Yeah. We're getting on 57 here pretty quick. Another few months.
Oh, 57 years of marriage. That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. 57 years. So, because that must mean I'll be 56.
Yeah, shortly. Oh, you got about another month or so. Month and a half.
2 months.
2.5 months.
Whatever. Who's counting?
Yeah, at this age,
yeah.
You don't count anymore, right? It doesn't matter. You try to forget.
No, I don't. Yeah. So, man, it's been a busy couple of weeks. Last night, Brenda and I took Mackenzie and her boyfriend to Floors to see Bob Schneider.
How was that?
Bob Schneider, he always puts on a good show.
Yeah.
I think Mackenzie and them liked him. You know, his humor is a little bit different than her generation's, but I think they like the music. But they really liked the opening band, which was the Beatnik something. Let me look. So while I'm looking, why don't you talk and not keep us hanging?
I'm not hanging.
Talk, man. You're not hanging. I know you're wearing underwear, but so talk.
So how was it going out with your daughter's boyfriend?
It was nice. He's nice. He's a nice young man.
So was it uncomfortable for her, or scared you going to embarrass him by saying something?
If she didn't express it, or you know what I'm saying. So
she probably told your mom before. I mean, her mom beforehand. Have Dad chill out. Don't be giving him.
If she did, she didn't say it to me. So I don't think so. Let me look.
That's cool going out with your.
Yeah, that's like a whole nother step right there.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? You handle it pretty good, and it bonds with your daughter, and that's what's important. Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So.
I cannot see who he was with. It was the Beatnik something. It'll come to me.
So it was a pretty good show with Bob Schneider.
Huh? Oh, always. Bob Schneider always puts on a good show. I wish he had played some of his older stuff and not some of as much as the newer stuff, but you know, it's Bob. You get what you get.
Well, he's probably playing to the younger generation or younger crowd at Floors here lately.
Well, but there was still a lot of old folks there like me and Brenda. So,
oh, that's not old.
Yeah.
when you get to be my age or older.
It's all relative. I get it, but we're still old. We're still old because that's why we're the two old farts.
That's right.
And speaking of two old farts, you can't get out of your shell and try to drink a Bloody Mary. Should I get you a mimosa next time?
Yeah, or something that's a little smoother. I had a real kick, but now if I was passed out or something like that, it'd probably be okay. Boy, that'd wake you up pretty quick.
That's why it's called a Bloody Mary, man.
Yeah, I can see that after.
It's like a sharp stick in the eye.
Yeah, after I had a bad night out, you got a real hangover. That'd wake you up pretty quick.
And that wasn't even a spicy one. They put Tabasco and black pepper in that rascal. That'll get you going.
Well, they had a little bit in that one, I thought. A little Tabasco sauce.
It was a little bit spicy, but not that bad.
Yeah.
No, not that bad.
What the hell was that long green thing sticking out?
It's called celery, Dad. Come on, man. I thought you said you eat vegetables.
I do. I don't eat sticks.
See? So you don't eat You don't eat anything. I eat vegetables. No, you don't. So anyway, so today is May 1st.
May 1st.
Holy crap, man.
Time's flying.
On our 5th month of the year.
Yeah, in a few days, your grandfather's birthday's coming up.
So the last time we were here was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago was Easter Sunday.
Yeah, with Mackenzie and Jordan. That was a fun time. Those two girls will get it.
Yeah, they jumped right into it. They were not scared.
They were not bashful at all.
No. Nope. So the last time you and I was asleep at the wheel. Then we had the Easter Sunday in the podcast. So that next week, Brenda and her sister and niece went to see the Texas State Bobcats versus the UTSA Roadrunner baseball game there at Texas State. And Texas State lost.
Speaking of Texas State, where's my granddaughter?
The sticker?
Sticker.
The puppy chewed on it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, seriously, he chewed on it. So I need to get you another one.
Am I going to have to do this, or you going to get me one? You know, on the back of my truck, I got to have it.
No, I'll get you another sticker, but this one's got dog bite marks in it. He's still a puppy. So what else went on? So at the end of the last week, we had a DAV Chapter 14 meeting. Sure as your first meeting as the DAV Chapter Commander.
Then on Thursday, they had the grand opening ceremony for the new
VA clinic on 151.
151, and we presented that check to the South Texas veterans
healthcare system
for a new
tram or whatever they call that thing.
Car.
We'll take a picture and post it.
Yeah, they told me about 2 or 3 months it'll begin. We'll get it decorated and all those kind of things. So that was pretty neat.
So speaking of pretty neat, do you remember me showing you this the other day? Let me pull it up. You log into our Podbean. They host our podcasts. So we use Riverside FM to record it. And then I use Audacity to do a little changes on it and whatnot. And then I upload it into Podbean. And Podbean distributes it out to all of these other places where you can get your podcast. Right. Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Deezer. Believe it or not, we're still not on Pandora. It's still pending. But what I wanted to say is we have had 100 total downloads all time.
Oh, wow. That's pretty
So
neat.
last time it was, 85 or 86? Yeah. 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So thank you. If you're downloading it, keep downloading it. Tell your friends. Have them download it. And our next should be, 500 or 1,000? Our next big goal?
At least.
So help us get there, people. Help us get there. Spread the word.
And let us know how we're doing. Give us some feedback. And if you want to, you can kind of vote on and see which one of these is better looking of the old two. I mean,
yeah, you might.
Yeah.
So right now, like I said, you can find us on, tell them where they can find us, Dad.
Look, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify, Amazon.
But not Pandora yet. Tune in, Alexa,
iHeart, Listen Notes. What's that? Player FM. Samsung.
No, we haven't done Samsung or Podchaser yet. We haven't set those up. If you see the green check mark, then that means we've done it. But some of the other ones we've done. Let's see. I think we've done Overcast, Pocket Cast, Castro. I know Deezer, Stitcher. I think even Podcast Addict you can find us on. Let me find our URL for it, and I'll submit it. Hang on.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. All these different areas you can go on and on these different podcasts.
So I'm submitting our podcast RSS feed to Podcast Addict. It's already indexed, so you can find us on Podcast Addict as well. So just about any place that you can go to find a podcast, you can find the Two Old Farts out about.
Yeah.
Still can't find us on Pandora. I don't know why. It's still pending. We submitted it months and months and months ago.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe they need some money from us or something.
Maybe they just don't like Two Old Farts. I don't know, man. Who doesn't like the Two Old Farts?
Everybody loves the old farts.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
So let me see here. View past submissions. Yeah. See, still pending.
Still pending. Podcast submitted 1. Man.
Still pending. In review. Been reviewing for I don't know how long. So write your congressman, write your senator, write your president. Tell them, put the Two Old Farts podcast on Pandora.
Yeah, just don't send it to the president. Probably get lost in the transmission.
But you know what? If you do like the president, send it to him and have him advocate on your behalf, because we try to be apolitical on this show. So again, 100 all-time downloads.
That's pretty neat. That's surprising.
So let me see here. Recently, one from the UK.
All right.
One of those 100 has come from the UK.
That's pretty neat. What other countries do we have?
Worldwide, let's look at the statistics, all-time downloads. Keep talking, old man.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to look, see where the hell we're at.
Well, I'm trying to bounce around on this web page. This is what happens when you get old farts trying to use technology.
Especially when one of them don't know what the hell they're doing.
That might be me.
I don't know about that.
So yeah, 65 total downloads from the U.S., 7 all-time from the U.K., 2 from Italy.
Wow, that's pretty
2 from the Netherlands, 1 from Australia. So you know what? That looks like we got repeat listeners.
Yep.
Repeat listeners from Italy, the Netherlands, the UK, Australia. Good day, mate.
Yep.
Still 1 from Canada, still 1 from Australia, and that our country. We don't talk about those commie bastards. But hey, thank you all. If you're stumbling around and keep finding us, keep finding us.
Keep on.
And we're trying to get better. We're trying to get funnier. We can only do so much.
Yeah,
we're a very low budget podcast. We have no money.
Yeah, get a lot of these listeners in there. Maybe we could pick up something every now and then.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think we're getting pretty close. I think maybe in the next couple of episodes we might be ready to do like a guest. We have maybe call in.
Yeah, that'd be really neat to have somebody call and ask some questions we talk about.
Yeah, we ask them questions. They don't ask us questions.
Oh yeah, that's more fun when they.
No, we don't want them asking us questions. This is our show. We ask them the questions. If they want to ask us questions, we'll join their podcast and they can ask us questions. So yeah, maybe we should find somebody to interview.
Who would that be?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We got to find somebody.
Well, we need to go back to the Mad Pecker and set up something there. Then we could get somebody live that we could interview.
We could go to other places too.
Yeah.
Maybe the Mad Pecker don't want us coming back. I don't know. Maybe we drove down business. Hey, Mad Pecker, if you like us and you want us to come there, hit us up on the socials. The Two Old Farts, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
So speaking of Twitter, what do you think about what's going on with Twitter now with Elon Musk buying?
I told you we don't get into politics.
I'm not talking politics.
Well, we're going to move on from that. So
I just thought it was pretty interesting.
Yes, it is. So anyway, moving on. Man, 15 minutes.
Wow, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, it is pretty quick.
But what I like about today is fun when they come over to do it when we do it together. When I'm sitting at the house and in my room and you're in your room, it don't have the togetherness and the closeness.
But
It's,
technology brings us close.
no, it
That
does.
that's what this podcast is. Even whether we're not together or not, we can still do it.
But when
And people who listen to it, they're not in the room with us. They're down. They're across the world.
I can reach out and slap you here though.
But I don't want you to reach out and slap me. I'm not a little boy anymore.
Well, you grab my knee and start squeezing like hell. See?
That's because that's fun. It doesn't hurt you. I'm not slapping you. You're mean. He's a mean old man. I told you, and he's not good looking. So what do we got going on next month? This month. It's not next month. It's this month now. It's May.
Yeah.
So May. What do we got? We got John Michael Montgomery on the 21st.
That's gonna be it. I'm excited about seeing him.
Yeah, Brendan and I haven't seen him either.
Then in June we're gonna go out. What, your mom and?
No, I think that's July.
July.
I think that's July. I don't even know if I got it on my calendar.
So where we're going to see John Michael Montgomery at Flores?
It's at Flores.
Yeah, I love that venue.
Yeah, it's July 28th.
Yeah,
Johnny Mathis.
But I love Green Hall. It's just sometimes you just can't see as well. You know, I like getting to the table where we sit down. And you can enjoy
your VIP experience.
Yeah, your beer or two, and you can see the stage, you can see the performance. Whereas at Green, probably a lot more nostalgia because of the history behind it.
And the oldest dance hall in Texas.
Yeah, and but it's neat when they have chairs where you can sit and watch.
That's because we're old and we need to sit down. We can't stand because we're the two old farts people. Are you getting the sentence in the trend here?
But that last one was pretty good, even though we were outside. It's really nice. Couple we met, the police officer from Houston that was down visiting, and those are the kind of things what make those kind of things fun.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Get out and see people, and you can hear the music and all those kind of things. So,
hey, what was that good idea we came up with during brunch?
I don't know. You're going to refresh my memory now.
Come on, man. They're sitting right downstairs.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So
Brenda, maybe I don't know about your mom, boy. They'd be tuned in to listen to her and take everything away from us.
So
yeah, we need to get them up here one day.
So yeah, what we need to do is we need to go to brunch again, get some mimosas and Bloody Marys into Mom,
get her to talking,
get her a little going. We'll get the podcast started, and then we'll let Brenda and Mom come in there and be the two old farts, and we can go.
That would be
and we can go and not download that episode for them.
That'd be a hoot, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Mom hasn't downloaded one episode yet.
I know she doesn't download anything.
I know. Yeah. We need to get her downloaded.
She's
See, listen, our own family's not even downloading these episodes, people.
Well, we got one that downloads.
Aunt Carolyn, she's the only one.
I know.
Tell your friends.
You know what's kind of neat or funny? The other day I was at Best Buy.
What?
So I started talking to these young kids that were helping.
Because you just won't shut up. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear your old man stories.
They thought it was pretty neat.
They're just being nice because you're old.
They were all starting to listen to it. They were going to go pot down, download it.
They're going to download it?
Yeah. That one young girl, she was all excited. She said, "Oh my God, listen to that stuff." Yeah, so it's kind of fun to get out and talk about stuff like that.
It is fun. What's more fun is watching you get excited about all this.
Well, it's pretty neat. I enjoy this time that site today. It's a lot more fun for me to be here.
That's why I'm enjoying doing this. Is just watching you become like a kid, and you probably don't understand half the stuff we're saying, like downloads.
No, not really.
No.
Just plug it in, turn it on, turn it up, turn it down. That's it.
A little more to it than that. A little more. We're still pretty low budget. I don't know how to work that app Audacity to get the volumes all set, or to drop in the intro music. So I'm having to like download the song and play it on my phone here, and then turn the volume down manually so I can cue us in, because I don't use the technology the right way because I'm lazy. I don't want to watch all these YouTube videos on how to work Audacity. And then when I do watch them, then I forget how to do it. And I put it in Audacity and I'm dropping the intro music and I'm trying to fade it as I'm turning up all volume. It's a pain in the butt. And then I got to go in here into Riverside FM, get the video, download it, download the MP3. Because actually, I think it saves it as MP4. I need to save it as an MP3, then download it into Podbean, which then pushes it to all of those other. And you don't understand a thing I'm telling you, do you?
No, that's why you do it. That's the fun part of this. I can just sit here and be dumb and happy and all that kind of good stuff and let you do the rest of it. That's what sons are for.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You see what I got to put up with, people? Do you see what I have to put up with? I have to do all the work, just like when I was a kid.
Who did all the work?
Well, you went to work, but I still had to do all the work around the house.
I didn't see any.
Well, you were never home.
Well, I didn't see any work.
You were always at work.
Who cut the grass?
I did.
I don't think so.
I know I did. I cut the grass. I raked the leaves. I edged the yard.
I don't think so.
I know so.
I'm going to go call your mom.
You call it. But before I do, I'm going to get her liquored up. And then she'll say whatever I tell her to say. I'll make her some Bloody Marys.
Yeah, she's always going to side with you.
Of course, I'm her favorite son.
That's right. You're her favorite son.
Probably because I'm her only son. Can you imagine being the only son and then being her second favorite?
Yeah, I'd say.
What would you say? See, he's speechless, people. He's speechless.
Actually, that might be pretty cool. You don't have to hear all the crap, right? You just get all the good stuff.
So here, people.
So we want to talk about what your mom was talking about and you growing up, and you want to.
No, we'll skip that for another episode. But if you're watching us on YouTube, look. You see what he's got on his ears? He's got headphones on. You see me? No headphones. And tell the people why you got the headphones on.
So I can hear.
Exactly. He's got hearing aids on, and he still can't hear.
But I'm going to get some new ones, I hope.
So I have to talk into the microphone like this so he can hear me.
Well, you don't have to be that close. About like that.
Oh, man. I don't want to waste any more people's time. We're just getting stupid.
But that's what makes it fun. That's what makes being a father and son experience so much fun. That's what it should be. I wish all fathers and sons had our kind of.
It took time though. It took time.
Yeah,
it took growth. It took me becoming a father and raising kids and then having grandkids to get an even better appreciation of what you went through.
And then you have to kind of get over that I'm the boss type thing and start realizing there's more to life.
Or even realizing the things that you see in your children that you don't like, most of the time come from you.
Exactly.
You're not liking what you're seeing, and you realize, oh shit, I made that. That bad attitude in you came from me, and I see it, and my wife is definitely seeing it with our daughter. I'm sure you saw it with me growing up. Absolutely. You saw it with Tina growing up.
That's why your mom used to slap me all the time. You need to be a better person. I said, I'm a good person. She said, no, you need to change a little bit.
Yeah, we do. And that's why we marry the women we marry, because without us, we wouldn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
That's absolutely true. Absolutely true.
Women and mothers don't get nearly enough credit, do they?
No, they don't.
Hey, next Sunday's Mother's Day. You be kind to women out there. You tell them thank you for being a mother, even if they're not your mother.
Exactly. They're somebody's mother, so give them a hug.
That's right. And you tell them how much you appreciate them.
Just like yesterday, I went to my favorite Whataburger.
The one by the house?
The one by the house, because they know me.
That's why it's your favorite, isn't it?
Well, that has been for a while. But anyway, you go in, and the lady the host is actually being the cashier. These two guys came in. They were construction workers. They had a huge order. They had like 10 or 12 orange juices, little bottles of orange juice. Of course, when you get the orange juice out of the refrigerator, it's going to be moist.
It's slippery.
So she dropped a couple, right? Then she dropped a couple more trying to pick them up. I said, come here, give me a big hug. So give her a big hug and just make things a little bit better.
I hope you weren't being a pervy old man.
No.
Okay.
A hug without touching.
So nowadays we got to do that side hug like this, so we don't get all pervy.
Just give me a hug.
That was nice. That was very sweet of you.
Make her day a little bit easier.
So yeah, be nice to somebody who's having a bad day. You never know what kind of day they are having. It never hurts to be nice.
Just in that few minutes, I can see the frustrations because she's trying to serve a lot of people
Right.
and get the orders right and those kind of things. Because that's what Whataburger does, and you can just see the frustration. Because not only do they drop,
Some of them
cap,
broke and spilled.
yep, on the floor, and so then
Now she got a mess.
absolutely. So
it just makes the matter worse. So be nice to people
that,
out there. You never know what struggles they're going through.
absolutely, just a little kindness makes a big difference in everybody's life.
And since we're out there throwing pearls and nuggets, if you're from Texas, the left lane is for passing only. And I'll just leave it at that. If you ain't going faster than me, stay out the left lane.
Yeah, somebody comes up behind you and go beep beep, it's probably
Me. Oh, and one last thing while we're talking about driving. So Thursday I was coming home, got stuck in a little bit of some in the fast lane. Some cars going a little slower than what I wanted to go to. So I finally had my chance. The car on the right had passed me or behind me, so I got over and went around a car that was in that lane, went behind him, and as I was just getting ready to go around him so I could go all the way around the other cars, guess what I saw?
a police officer.
Blue lights in the car that I was getting ready to pass. He lit me up. Whoop! Didn't hit the siren. All I saw was blue lights. I was like, and that was it. He just hit the blue lights, and I just let off the gas. I just had to stay doing the speed limit.
A little bit of kindness.
I just had to keep doing 70. Damn it.
A little bit of kindness.
Yeah, he was nice.
Yeah.
He just like, slow it down. That's all he wanted to do.
Yep. I would expect there's probably a lot more kindness out there with our blue brothers and sisters than
and we need to be kind to them because we don't know the struggles that they're walking through either. So
and what they're going through on a day-to-day basis.
Basically, treat everybody with dignity, kindness, and respect. Everybody.
That's exactly what your mom was saying when we were coming over here. And of course, with your mom, you're not going to be doing any speeding. She's going to call you out real quick.
I know.
You speeding? No, I'm only doing 61.
You doing 80?
But and that's what we're talking about. Some people trying to get onto the road from the access road. So I guess I just let them on in.
Yeah, let them in.
So just a little bit of kindness, folks, makes everybody's day.
It does. Hey, next Sunday, like I said, is Mother's Day. We are probably not going to do a podcast that day. We may do it on Monday because of Mother's Day. So be kind. Call your mom. Tell her you love her. If not, if you don't have a mom, call somebody else's mom. Tell her you love her.
That's right.
And you care for her. And
make sure you do that. It will impact somebody's life greatly.
It will.
I guarantee you.
All right. This is Chuck.
And this is Lou.
And who are we?
The two old farts. Out and about.
Out and about. Y'all take care.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Which button do we click off?